Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Excuse me, I hit my mouse there. We are going to talk to Phineas, who is also not going to be very pleased with us. We've given him a roommate, I think, and also did not get the amount of gas needed for him to complete his stuff he's been working on. So, let's go and talk to him. Yeah, we'll just go by ourselves. Phineas, as usual, is in his chamber. Come on. But we do want to kill too many people. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even look pleased. He just stands there.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Okay. Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony is on the verge of collapse. I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more, and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10.
The colony is on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
It gets worse. The chairman is planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon. The board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the... No, we're going to do this one.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Oh, I guess I didn't really think about that, did I? He's saying that they're going to use the Hopes. That's... So they knew about it a long time ago. And they were like, oh, you know what? If we just let them sit there for a while, they'll die. We can pull them and then put people in the hibernation chambers. But once you're in there, you don't know if they'll ever bring you back out. You have to put a lot of trust in that government. We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do. So that's it. The colony's a mess. I'd be glad to put it behind me as soon as I get a chance. We just so that's it. We just give up all that trouble I went through for nothing. We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but We could skip the Hope into the system. I'm open to suggestions. Can we just skip the the part where you ask me to do something insane? No, we'll do the first one.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Thank you.
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable. I wasn't being entirely serious, Phineas. Did you not hear the part where I said it's not exactly safe? We'll do this one. Talk to him like he's smart, because it sounds like he is.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Wait, I've got some questions. I like the plan. It sounds good. I don't really like that it's right next to Terra 2, but let's see what questions we have.
Certainly. How can I help?
And probably none. Oh, okay. Should I expect any resistance? Probably not, considering... Oh, yeah, there might be. Well, we'll ask.
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Mm-hmm. No more questions, I'm ready. So, just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this. People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule.
Yeah, it would be pretty
The
far out.
board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
I get it. Okay, so we're cleared. You know, we both know about the skip drive thing.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Mostly.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay, no more questions. I'm ready to go.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
A little bit.
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it. I wanted to talk about the Hope.
Certainly. How can I help?
Do we have any... Okay. No, I wanted to answer the other one now.
Skip.
We talk to him again and tell him about the thing? Lie? I mean, maybe. Alright, what do we want here? Medical. I would like... Lockpick, please.
I won't wish you luck on the Hope. Can't rely on luck. Rigorous calculations and sound logic. That's the ticket. What's on your mind?
Okay, the adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
What? You... What? You'd think that that would be one of the answers. Huh? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I was actually expecting a thank you. You've got a plan of some sort?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
Some time? Okay. You're sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Okay. I think, ew. I think, this one here says communications terminal. Communications terminal. Send corrupted tracking signal. We almost did one. Okay, good. Running protocol. Modifying signal noise ratio. Signal weak. Board surveillance protocol failed. Signal fidelity has been compromised. This terminal will attempt to establish a new connection once every cycle.
Ah, that should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna get out of here, Phineas. Good luck. Keep going. I like the Phineas's ship over there, how it's... Well, I mean, it's broken, I think, but whatever. Alright, everybody, buckle in. We're heading
Captain,
out.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akane.
Thank you.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
What? Byzantium's a big place. Wait, I have questions. How do I know this isn't a trap?
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akane has ended her call. Rather rudely, if
Yes,
I
I
might
agree.
say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No, let's go. We need to get to the Hope. Oh man, well, look at it, way out there. Is Gorgon outside? I mean, it is outside of the ring. His doesn't have a thing either. Hephaestus. Okay. So yeah, these ones are outside. Hope. Let's go.
We have arrived at the Hope.
Thanks.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Yeah, nice. What was I doing again? Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Okay, what was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator.
Okay, let's do it.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain. Stay safe out there.
Parvati, you're with me. Max. They said we might encounter resistance. Nyoka, we're gonna take you today. Actually, we'll... I don't like Felix. We'll take Nyoka, even though she's a big drunk. A big drunk face. Hope, auxiliary, okay. This thing is huge. You'd think that somebody would have found it, but I guess space is a pretty big place. Okay, auxiliary power station. Patch, route an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL 002 reactor. Power status report. View archived logs, record, audio transmissions, blah, 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 blah. Pre-launch roll call. Captain Hunt Willem. First mate Hunt Donna. Navigation is Rezi Torrega. Chief engineer is Frank Nolda, and medical officer is Alexei Volkov. Manual log number L TAC 01 Hunte W. 10 years, longest trip Donna and I have ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month. And we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's gonna take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meats. Automated audio transcript R01. Hunt W. This is it, folks. Nolda F. Say goodbye to Old Blue. Eh? Hunt W. says, yeah, if anyone wants to. R. Torrega. We'll just use their last names. Good riddance. Wow. Volkov says, why so bitter, Rezi? She's been a good home. Torrega. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Hunt. Well, we'll see how you feel in a year. Or a year in, but same thing. Nolda. So, moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rear view mirror. Hunt. From now on, we look only forward. Status. Power status. Reactor is in power save mode. Only life support is powered. I wonder if we can just turn the power back on. Maintenance status. Oh, yeah, I guess. Engines are overdue. Everything's overdue. Microwave short circuit after some idiot left his fork on the plate. Microwave clock has stopped. It's all about the macro wave. And hibernation storage status. Bay 5 is currently at 99% capacity. Bay 8 and 92, and Bay 12 is at 76. Okay, so let's not do this just yet. I kind of want to know... Quincy Duncan. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? Oh man. Let's oops. We're just gonna avoid these guys. It says it's... I mean, these guys know we're here, right? Oh. Okay. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've ever been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer, license number 3464-8432. They are all over this place. Soldier. Combat drones, mechanical sentries. They're all Halcyon stuff. Ugh, we're gonna run out real quick. Okay, go, go, go. Warning, unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Okay, status. Power report. Current pod count. Logs. Pod removal of number 1, CB5524. Cold storage pod. Occupant Nova removed by unknown crew member. Automated audio transcript R2793, unknown crew number. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Universal Defense Logistics would like to remind employees that it is no way responsible for the highly unfortunate but realistically probable case of loss of life in this facility. And,
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
yeah, I'm good. So this is where Phineas got us. Is that us? That must be us right there. Missing. Oof. All right. That must be some of the other bays. Interstellar crew. Appears something bad happened. Ugh. There's guys everywhere here. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh my. Let's go, guys. We got something to do here, and obviously we don't have the time. Power status, auxiliary. Communication status, offline. Route communications through the unreliable logs. Error accessing archives. How about this one? R2643. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Darn it. This is P. Wells. Oh, it's Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis. Haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I have tried every combination, every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112, real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley. I couldn't save you. Ooh, the board's not only ones experimenting on human subjects. Sounds like Wells was taking people from here and trying to get them unthawed, and he wasn't quite sure how. Begin audio log as soon as I lay the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to frozen colonists. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on. Make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Oh, he found food in somebody. Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, it's not good. That's definitely not good. Danged slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyways? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. We'll do it.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Yep. Okay. Manual log L4127 Torrega. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we are going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's heck. Charting 26 years of travel through space is... I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. Automated audio log transcript R2104. Hunt, I've called you... Hunt W. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. Nolda, off? What do you mean off? Hunt, we have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Hunt D. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Hunt W. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. Nolda F. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. Hunt W. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing. Frank, every bit of food on this ship is to be split amongst all of us. Nolda F. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. Hunt W. This isn't about ownership. This is about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this crap out. Nolda. Alright. Hunt W. I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find whoever's not eating their share, and bring them forward. Oof. From Hunt D. This is manual log L4391. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I remember you every day, Mamachka, now more than ever. Automated transcript R2130. Nolda F. Law help me. It worked. I'm going to heck, but it worked. Nolda F says, now how the crap do I break the news to the captain? Message exchange T2810. Nolda. Cap. Wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Hunt W. Why? Nolda. Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. Hunt. I need my chief engineer with full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. Nolda. All due respect, Cap. We're up Craps Creek. I'm not sure that's an order. Means a lot right now. Hunt. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Nolda. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that crap down my throat yourself, or give my leftovers to someone else. He was being selfless, it sounds like. Not that any of it mattered in the end.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Yes. Oh, we're back in this room. We already checked this terminal, right? Yeah.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Well, we're hoping to change that. Even if Wells was doing some bad things, I think it was for the right reasons, and they didn't remember it anyways. There's sprats on this ship. Why are there sprats?
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Toss ball, things of that nature. All of these were the colonists that he was experimenting on, I think. Phineas was trying to revive them. It wasn't working. Flamethrower 2.0. Grab that bad boy. Old log entry. I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to frickin' liquefy like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quickly as I could, but the rest of him ain't so good. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a friggin' trend. After all this, we're gonna starve anyway, Frank. So were they pulling colonists out? I mean, did they not know that they were like right next to Halcyon, floating around? My only reason for saying that is because, like, if they knew, wouldn't they have just revived a bunch of people? Okay. You know, we use rifles mostly. Let's see. All area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. Done. Journal. Speak to Sophia. Sophia was pleased with the results and requested you come see her in Byzantium. We're not in Byzantium right now. Naoka. Oh, yeah, okay. When this companion is down during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. This effect has a long cooldown. Combat effects inflicted by this companion's ability last longer. You know what? We're going to leave them alone for now. Malvati. Okay, we were obviously already up here for a brief little bit. We need to get back there. Seems to maybe potentially be the captain's room or something. A lit candle? Well, maybe not lit, I guess. An envelope. I never realized that before. Pick up near maple syrup. It's pretty much Aunt Jemima's stuff.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Finally. Sooner we jump this ship, the sooner we can get back to solid ground.
Wait, you don't like it up here?
You're fast.
I do want to jump, but I also want to see what's down there. Doesn't seem to be any computers we can interact with. Let's go back down here. Oh, well, I can't get back up. Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't remember where we're at. The window's a bit white, isn't it? I don't know why it's so white like that. Well, there must be a way back up, right? Oh, ladders. Well, this is it. Don't know why that's here. Let's use it. Comes status and logs. Let's do logs first. Automated audio transcript R-2580. Hold open the freaking door, Will. Will says, "No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this ship afloat, they'll die anyway." That was Frank. Frank said that. Will says, "A necessary risk." Oh, okay, wait. So Frank is arguing with Will here. So that's my bad. I was dumb. Okay. So open the door. Better than the colonists. Frank says, "This is idiotic. If we don't keep it, okay. Okay, a necessary risk, Reese. Is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of lives. And your hand picked which few you'll consume in your madness. Dang it, Alexei. Find me a friggin' drill." Audio transcript 2582. Torrega. "Captain, do you hear that?" "Hear what?" "The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Reese. I'll take care of it." Rezi. Rezi isn't the name. But, so there was obviously some sort of turmoil that happened on the ship. Not just that they didn't make it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. That was Torrega. Rezi. Status. Power is auxiliary. Communications is auxiliary. Comms. Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I doing the right thing? I don't really see why not.
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up.
Wow.
Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Oh, she just meant because we're gonna blow up. Alright, I'm ready. Skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
No. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it myself. Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADN, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are a go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
half expecting it to, like, blow up.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Yeah, let's go. Ugh. I think there's still bad guys everywhere. They seem fine.
What was that? Lawbreaker! I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Yeah, totally new. Mind your own business. You probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
I was transferred by HHC.
I guess you've got a point.
What? Well, look, I'd better get back to work. We learned that if we run, that bad things happen, so...
What's up?
Mind if I ask you something? You mind heading out for the ship a bit? I'm sure you've got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me one. Let's talk about... Okay. Parvati, what do you think about this whole mess?
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to. Just seems to happen around you, is all.
Yeah, probably. Are you kidding? Crap.
Initiated.
Ow.
Beginning security. Worker, you are not authorized to access this area. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false. I was in one of the pods. I just woke up.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Didn't you just do that every time?
Looking good, soldier. Oh, I'm going to be sick.
Looked like it did have a little bit of an effect. That guy here?
Oh, I never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay. We gotta go get Phineas real quick. He's not responding. I hope the Unreliable's okay. We're on the wrong side, too. Dang it. Guys, why didn't you just remind me to go the other way? The Ministry would probably enjoy having this nearby, too.
Captain, Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Received.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Yeah, I got it. I think his lab's gonna be toast.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Yeah, the Hope is right there. Why do we go to this side? Let's go, guys. We need muscle. Sorry, Parvati. You're on the ship. Maybe I should have brought Ellie, since she's like a doctor and all. It's funny that nobody's here. Phineas! What? What is this?
Heads up, boss!
Oh, I didn't reload. Somebody wasn't fine.
What was that? Behind me! Everyone all right?
N-ray weakness. You have been exposed to N-rays one too many times. Blah, 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 blah. No. Remember it at this time. Absolutely vital. 14, 14, 14. There they were from in there. That pig still running around? Yeah, the pig made it. That's all I really care about. At least they didn't find his shrink ray. Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistics Incarnation document A43, I think that we're about to bust Phineas out of whatever, that one planet that they keep prisoners on. Who has been detained at this location must appear in an official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register that they are indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their name. When Phineas warned me, or didn't warn me, he wanted to give me that message or whatever, I had a kind of an issue with it. Instead of him saying, like, you need to go and do this or whatever, it's something that's very important to, you know, whatever, he just kind of said that the board is not cool. Almost like it just screwed him over and that he's just getting back at them. So, I don't know. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and the rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarnation registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are consequence of being held within a locked cell or other high security containment location. It would be your best job would probably be a lawyer in this specific world. Please note that this is the only copy of this receipt that you will receive, and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. He did not keep it. It does say Phineas is back there. Alright, let's get in there. could just go and rescue him, but what do we have here? Subject may be unstable. What subject? Frozen dinners. Fried chicken, mashed spectrum potatoes, and sliced mock apples. Everything in this world is fake. More science-y stuff taped to the wall. It's been experimenting a lot on cystipigs. Okay. Oh, man. Publishing Last Will and Testament success. Well, it looks like we're not reading this. What? Contingency plan activated. Bedroom and a bathroom. There's nothing crazy here.
Wow! How'd you do that?
Mind control ray. Man, we have all kinds of stuff. Finn's force. Phineas really likes to make weird weapons. It brings me to computer, but I don't... Please log in. Please present login password to continue. Okay, well, we either need to hack it or get the password. And so I have a feeling that we're missing something here in the lab. It's in the bathroom. There. What's this? Reminder, do not tap on the glass. Lucille's. Phineas, where did you... There, in the pig. Enter the passcode. If you are seeing this screen, I, Phineas Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Nova, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personal files. Eyes only. You can open the panel. Turn to root, and let's go through his personal stuff. First entry. Note, must delete entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. First. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitude of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. Second entry. 113 seconds. A new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cell liquefaction. Cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on 1 subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant. On to subject number 13. He was just saying that it was unacceptable for them to be doing that to human subjects, yet he was doing it. I mean, yeah, he was in the attempts of doing, whatever to revive them, but still. Maybe when he was working for these guys, it was no different. It was for something stupid, like, I don't know, something dumb. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headquarters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer. And they're right. I am. I regret what I've done. But I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. And I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me. I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. I still haven't figured out Wells just yet. It doesn't really sound like he's actually reviving the colonists. To revive the colonists, he wants them to forgive him. He wants not, any of that. Tartarus nav key. Well, you can now travel to Tartarus. But, yeah, so Phineas does kind of rub me the wrong way. A little bit, so I'm kind of skeptical. But if it's between the board and him, I think that we're going to side with him as long as we can. And maybe later we won't. We're not going to go to Tartarus just yet, though. Make your way through Tartarus and confront the person who runs the board's operations, Sophia. Oh, did we botch one then? Is that one quest gone? Sophia was pleased to your results, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, so instead of meeting her on Tartarus, we are going to meet her... I mean, on Byzantium. We're going to meet her on Tartarus.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Very well.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we've any hope of saving the colony. Yeah, we'll do that.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I guess
Let's
you've
just
been
do
there.
it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Crew, what do you think about all of this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Seems like everyone's in. I mean, Sam's always in, so whatever. Alright, we're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Good job, Felix.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
First off, I just want to say that I forgot about that hand on the table, and we've all been sitting around it eating dinner. So that's nice. And secondly, I just didn't know that we could take it. Let's head to Tartarus and see what that looks like. We still have yet to go to Hephaestus. Tartarus is pink. I did not know that. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of Halcyon's colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloadable content, such as Peril on Gorgon and or Murder on, will be unavailable for any saves beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. No then, right? Okay, so saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content, that's Gorgon and Erendanos, such as those two things, will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. So no, we would not like to continue. Well, I lied about going to Tartarus, everybody, and that's my bad. We are going to do some other stuff. Go away, completed. Looks like we're going to do these two quests. Is this a game that actually, like, ends? That's crazy. Alright, well, guys, nothing. Okay. Really, that's it. That's all we got time for today for this. What's this? Bar cart, formerly the property of Frey, whatever, posthumously put to better use in your quarters. The mind control ray, level 19. Yeah. Well, we might use those at some point. Crew outfit. What else? Alright. We'll keep the fins, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna keep that one. Plasma launcher, grenade launcher. Oof. What's this one? The Mark II? Yep. Okay, maybe we'll keep some of these and we'll go to Ellie here. Ellie, what do you got? 3, that one? 319. We will give you the plasma rifle. What is this? 2 something? You get that now. Ellie, Felix. Felix, we're gonna give you something better, I think. No. We'll give you... Should we give you the flamethrower 2.0? Yeah. Felix. Nyoka. We're gonna give you something big too. 880. You don't want that. You want this one. Parvati. Hey, girl. Let's go to Felix again. Yeah, we're gonna give you a new toss ball stick, pal. Okay, so I don't care about that. Sam, you don't need anything. Max, we're gonna give you... Yeah, you might just stick with what you have. Okay. 960. Okay. Parvati. What do you have? 6? Okay. All right. Well, I got rid of that one. All of our armor is garbage. Nope. Okay, Ellie. Hey, everybody. Put everything away real quick. I think that it's weird how the game works. Like, it has an ending. I mean, I like games with endings, that's fine, but what I don't know, there's some I don't know because we can't go to Typhon yet, you know. We got the Hope here, all this. We've never gone to Olympus yet. If you beat the game on Tartarus, then it would... So there's 3 planets that we haven't even gone to. I don't even have quests for them yet. And yet, you know, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 planets. But if you beat the game, that's it. You would probably, what, respawn back before you even do this quest? I don't know. So we have to do the 2 DLCs first, and even after that, I don't think that this planet or this planet or this planet would be open to us. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's episode. We unfortunately are not going to rescue Dr. Wells next episode. We'll probably go here. This is exactly where we're going, because
Captain, we've arrived in Eridanos.
Yeah, that's where we have to go, so Eridanos it is. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for watching today's episode. If you did, please give it a like, comment, give it a subscribe if you want, and love to have you around. And, yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say. So, have a good one, and bye for now.